I'm a retired rider. Hope you are doing well today. Enough is enough. I've been hearing a lot on social media, YouTube, all over the place, that Sportsters are women's bikes, girls' bikes. Just not true. There is no girl's bike or boy's bike or man's bike or woman's bike. You know, it's just simply not true. Ride whatever you want to ride. Whatever makes you comfortable, ride it. It's not a girl's bike because it's a Sportster. It's not a guy's bike just because it's a big old bagger. That's just not the case. I've seen a lot of women riding big bikes, bigger bikes than I ride. And I've seen women riding Sportsters. I've seen men riding Sportsters, and I've seen men riding big bikes. And I've seen men and women riding bikes in between. There is no woman's bike or man's bike. They're just bikes. Pick what best fits you and ride it. Doesn't matter if it's a 250, 350, 450, 500, 600, 1700, 1800, 1900. Whatever it is, if that's what you want to ride, ride it. It's okay. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what anybody on YouTube thinks, any other social media platform. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about it. All that matters is that you like it, you're comfortable on it, and it's what you want to ride. Don't feel the pressure from people thinking, well, if you ride a Sportster, yeah, you're not a man. You know, that's a girl's bike. Yeah, no, that's not true. It's just simply not true. Now, I've seen situations where people have been pressured into, you should be riding that Sportster. You're a guy, man. You need this or you need that, a bigger bike, blah 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 blah. And they feel that pressure, so they go get into a bigger bike, and it causes them nothing but issues because one, they probably weren't ready to be into that bike. Two, and it's just not something for them. Not everybody can ride everything. You know, there's people that can't ride bigger bikes. There's people for whatever reason, medical reasons, whatever reason may be. There's just sometimes they just can't do it. They just can't. Or maybe they don't want to. And that's okay. For whatever reason you got for riding a particular bike you ride, it's okay. Maybe you like that Sportster. Maybe you like that Cruiser. Maybe you like that bagger. Maybe you like that touring bike. You know, that's fine. Whatever bike you like, you ride it. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, you ride it. There's nothing wrong with it. It just irritates me to hear people say that, that this is a guy's bike and this is a gal's bike. It's just simply not true. They're all bikes, no matter what they are. No matter if it's a Harley or a Kawasaki or Yamaha, whatever. They're all bikes. Ride whatever you feel comfortable riding. Also, I've been riding 30 years plus. You guys know that. I've told you a million times. I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, shaking your head, we've heard that before. And I get it. I'm trying to make a point. But I haven't rode Harleys for 30 plus years. I've rode mostly metric bikes. I didn't start riding Harleys. I know, you've heard it before. Until 2018. But I could sit here in my garage and I could tell you about metric bikes. I could basically give you a review about metric bikes. Can I give you a review about Harley? Yeah, what I know so far. These bikes just don't sit in my garage. You'll see me doing more motovlogging. I'm sure if you're watching the channel, you're seeing more. These bikes just don't sit here. I've been riding 30 plus years, so I think I have a little experience and know what I'm talking about when it comes to metric bikes. Not so much with the Harleys because I'm relatively new, 2018 to now, relatively new on Harleys. But what I know about Harley, I love. So yeah, you can give a review sitting in your garage, or you can listen to somebody talk about how they rode metric bikes, what their experiences was. And that's great, and that's dandy, and that's fine. And I have no issue with that. I can give you come to me and say, hey, what do you think about metric bikes? What do you think about the Kawasaki? What do you think about the Yamaha, which I've owned all those. I've owned the Suzuki. I've owned all those bikes. So I can tell you what I think about them. But what's best for you is to go, not on social media, not on YouTube, not listen to me or anybody else. Do your research. Look at the metric bikes, look at the Harleys, look at whatever you want to look at, and do your own research and go out and find that bike that you want. Go to the dealership, sit on it, take your test ride, decide what you want. It doesn't matter what everybody else is talking about, what everybody else is riding. It doesn't matter what we're talking about on YouTube. It doesn't matter. Find the bike you want. I could tell you a million things in my experiences over the years when it comes to metric bikes. Their dependability, how they ride, things of that nature. I could tell you since 2018 to now, on what I feel about the Harley, which now I like my Harley more than I like the metric bikes. But that's okay. I listened to people say for years, you got to ride a Harley, you got to ride a Harley. Once you ride a Harley, you'll leave the metric bikes behind. Well, I didn't leave the metric bikes behind, but yeah, this is my go-to bike. You guys know that. You've heard that 1,000 times. I can see eyes rolling right now. Well, you've said that a million times. Well, yeah, I have. A point of getting on here today is I'm just irritated with people telling people what they should ride, what they shouldn't ride. Bullshit on that. Do your own research. Figure out what's best for you. Don't feel pressured into riding anything. If the Sportster catches your eye and you want to ride the Sportster, go for it. If some other brand catches your eye and you want to ride it, go for it. We're mainly about Harleys on this channel, but we also are about metric bikes and all bikes. We accept all bikes on this channel. Doesn't matter what it is. We just respect you no matter what, and we respect what you ride no matter what. And we respect everybody's opinion. Now, this is just my opinion. This is how I feel. I just had to get on here and say something. And I always will say how I feel. I will always give you my true feelings. I ain't going to go on what anybody else says on any other channel, whatever. And I respect everybody's channel and whatever they're doing. I respect all YouTubers and what they're doing. But I'm going to give you my opinion and how I feel and how I truly feel. And, don't worry about everybody else. If we sit here and worry about everybody else, hell, who knows where we'll be. Do your research, like I said, figure it out for yourself, and be happy with it. And if you are happy with it, you are happy on a Sportster, Rebel, or whatever it might be, don't worry about anybody else. Something else I wanted to touch on. I'm out riding. It's gotten warm here a few days here in Ohio. And I'm out riding, doing some motovlogging, trying to figure that out still. You guys know that. I'm on my Harley. And I'm riding, and I notice everybody that's riding coming the opposite way, they're waving. Everybody's waving. We did a video on this about, how about a wave? I'm thinking, well, hey, that's cool, people are waving. Great. If you don't want to wave, I understand. That's your business. Whatever reasons you have, that's fine. But I'm thinking, hey, that's cool, much respect. Then I get out on the Vulcan. I think I got one or two waves. You know what? You ride a Harley, and that's great. I ride a Harley, and that's great. But just because you ride a Harley and somebody else rides something else, doesn't mean you can't show them respect. Show them respect. Show everybody respect. Like I said, if you don't want to wave and that's just something you don't do, so be it. And if you don't want to wave just because they're riding a Harley, so be that too. But I think it's nonsense. I think it's silly. And that leads me into something else. I know this is a little bit of a rant. But, I see people on YouTube, not just YouTube, Instagram, all kinds of media, social media, and just in general. Flailing my arms here. But, did you see that guy? He trailered his bike to a bike show, or he trailered his bike to this event. You know what? So what? If somebody wants to trailer a bike, trailer your bike. Let's not judge people because they trailered their bike somewhere. Because that hits home for me. 30 years plus in the saddle. Yeah, just last year I started trailering my bikes to certain places. Because, hey, little does this guy know that sees me trailing my bike, well, look at that guy, he ain't a biker. Little does he know that I have arthritis in my hands, my knees, my elbows, just about everywhere in my body. And I can hardly, for a long period of time, pull in the clutch because I have no cartilage in my thumbs. So, don't judge that person for trailering their bike. They need to trailer it. If you just want to trailer it because you don't want to ride all the way down there and you're perfectly healthy, do that too. Do you. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Why anybody would even be concerned about it or even give a thought to somebody having a bike on a trailer, it blows me away. I don't understand it. So you're the big bad biker, man, that rides in the snow, that rides in the cold, that rides, no matter what the weather is. And wherever you go, 1,000 miles away, cross country, whatever, you ride. And you're a real biker. Well, much respect to you, real biker. Because I'm a real biker too. I got 30 plus years in the saddle. I think that speaks for itself. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect any YouTuber or anybody on social media. That's not my point here. My point here is, come on, we're a biker community, man. Let's respect one another. Doesn't matter what you ride or what size bike you ride or what brand bike you ride. We've done this. And this is the last time I'm doing a video about this. So you guys relax. The last time I'm doing a video about it. Because I'm not going to give it any more. I'm not going to give it any more attention. I'm not even going to think about it anymore. At this point, I'm past it. But yeah, you're that big bad biker, man. And you're the shit. You think that, and you have that right to think that and feel that way. Go ahead. Think that way. But I just don't see it. I don't see why we do it. I don't see why people do it. Let's just respect one another. And I've said this a million times, and I know somebody's rolling their eyes again. We're on two wheels, no matter what brand it is, no matter what. Or three wheels too. Doesn't matter. We're all taking the same risk. Not everybody takes that risk. Not everybody will get on a motorcycle. You say, well, there's thousands and thousands of motorcycles out there. Yes, there is. Compared to cars, yeah, we're not that many. So I mean, we're all out there in the wind. We're all taking risks. We're all doing the same thing. Just maybe on a different brand. Let's not disrespect each other for that. Or a different size bike. Let's not disrespect each other for that. Let's not demean somebody because they're riding a Sportster or riding a Honda Rebel or whatever they're riding, or a Spider or a Riker or whatever size bike they're riding. Let's not do that. Let's respect everybody. Can we? I just want everybody to get along and everybody to respect everybody. I mean, trailer your bike, man. Trailer it. If you have to trailer it for medical reasons, do that. If you don't have to trailer it for medical reasons, you're just trailering it because you don't want to ride 5 hours and then go down to whatever event or wherever you're going or whatever vacation you're on or whatever, and then ride there too. Much respect for that too. Have no issue with it. Have no issue with it. I'll tell you what, these bikes are going to touch a trailer. They already have. And they will again in the future. Without a doubt. And someday, I might be going down to a smaller CC bike, depending on how my health and my body goes. Like I said, 30 plus years, you guys know it. I've seen you roll your eyes again. And, with the physical conditions I have, who knows what next year's going to bring or whatever. But to stay in the wind, I'll do what I have to do. And I don't give a crap if big bad biker man or big bad this or big bad that. I don't give a shit what he says or what he thinks about it. I'm still in the wind. I'm still enjoying myself. And that's all that matters. Hey guys, I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate you for watching. Sorry about my rant, but really, actually I'm not sorry because I'm just tired of it. But it will be the last video on it. Just wanted to get on here and say something I had to. But I appreciate you guys. Stay safe out there. Hey, like, subscribe, and it's gonna get nice. It's gonna get nice. I know a lot of people's had some bad weather out there, and I get that. And there's been bad weather all around, and I feel sorry for the guys who are getting all the snow and stuff. Like I said, we've had some good days, and we're trying to get the motovlog going. So but we're back down to another cold day. It's just how it's going to be this time of year. But anyway, like I said, like, subscribe, and be safe out there. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care now.